Blessings, brothers and sisters. Hope y'all are doing good. I had to get back on here. I thought of something. Spirit was on me, so um, just to be more consistent, I'm trying to give my brothers and sisters as much as the Lord been giving me. So I got to give it to y'all, even if it's multiple times a day. I guess I got to do it. The title of this video is "Spiritual Vision is Better Than Physical Vision." I say that because how if you don't have spiritual vision, how you gonna be able to understand if the Lord gives you a vision? Yes, these eyes are good. I'm blessed to be able to see things, but I'm even more blessed to be able to see things on both sides of the field, in the physical and in the spiritual, because the spiritual ones is really the ones that we should be looking through, even though we have the physical ones. Yes, the physical ones help us in so many ways, but the spiritual ones save our souls for eternity. And that's an awesome thing, just knowing that, if you're spiritually seeing, you can spiritually see Christ. You don't have to physically see him, although he does work through all things and all people. So you can see him at any moment in life with the physical eyes, but you only notice that it's him with the spiritual eyes. So I said all of that just to pretty much, you know, set up the story for um, one of the visions the Lord gave me. It was a powerful vision. He has given me multiple that I can like clearly remember. Um, some of them come to me later, and then I see it, um, and then I tend to sometimes even forget about them once it's gone. But the ones that the Lord don't want you to forget about, you ain't gonna forget about them. So this particular one, I was sleeping in bed actually. I was knocked out, and in the dream that I had, it seemed like I was asleep for a long time, but obviously when I woke up, I guess it was a short time that I just took a little nap. Um, and that's how the Lord works. He can give you all of it like that. But in this particular vision that I had, the Lord, I fell asleep. I mean, in this vision of the Lord giving me, I was in this like small holding room, and it was about like probably like 15 to 20 like chairs, and five was facing each other and five was facing the other ones. And there was a lot of people in there. At first, when I first got up there, it wasn't in this vision, there wasn't a lot of people in there. And then all of a sudden, I looked up, and then I started seeing that little space be packed. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, where am I? Like, did I die? Like, what's going on? Like, because I couldn't understand it. Um, but I couldn't do anything either at the time. The only thing I could do was just look around. I couldn't get up. Like in that vision, I couldn't get up. Until a certain time. Um, but I'm noticing people. They go into this refrigerator, this little mini refrigerator, and it's like knee high. And I mean, these people grabbing out this refrigerator whatever they want, like whatever they want. Like it was some delicious foods they was grabbing out of that fridge. So me, that was one of the first things I noticed after I noticed how much the room started getting crowded. I was started getting thirsty, so because everybody was grabbing things, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to that fridge too. So I went to the fridge, And then when I went to the fridge, it was nothing but grape poupon. It was filled with grape poupon. And I was like, what kind of joke is this? Like, I don't want no grape poupon. I'm thirsty, you know? Like, I mean, I guess well, you can see God's humor. But, you know, I was like, I don't want no grape poupon. You know, I was thinking of something gonna be like at least some water, some cold water, you know? And then out of nowhere, this loud, like, dinging noise was like, ding, so and so is. And then I noticed a door open, and I didn't notice this door while I was sitting up there the whole time, but I noticed this door open, and I'm like, what the heck? Where's these people going? You know, and it's like out of nowhere, these people was like just moving around this small room, and then when that ding went on, it's like everybody was in line, and everybody was like, you know, anxiously waiting to like get out that door. So I mean, I started seeing the line like get smaller and smaller and smaller, you know. So I tried to peek out that door just to see what was going on out there, you know, see where they was going, because I didn't see them after they left that door. And I looked out and I could see nothing but clouds. It was like clouds moving past even the door, and it was more like, you know, this person went to go fight in a war, or um, it was just crazy because all these people was going to be doing different things, and I don't know. They were just, it seemed like they were just going to do a career path that they were doing. That's how it seemed like to me in the vision. And, you know, I'm like, man, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of this place. I don't know where I'm at, you know. So I'm trying to like duck and dodge and you know, just move through people. You know, as I put this note in there, that, you know, these people were just going, you know, at first it was no one at the door when that voice and that ding went off and said what they went off to do. They went off to go do that outside the door, which in my eyes, like I said in the vision, all I seen was clouds. So it made me think that we was in heaven, you know, like a heaven, um, like a waiting place. It was interesting. But, you know, like I said, you know, I'm ducking and dodging, trying to, you know, get through the crowd so I can sneak through that door. So, you know, I heard the next ding go off, and, you know, there's a person about to go out. So I was trying to sneak out with him, you know, and then out of nowhere, it was like this, like, old brown lady, like, it's an old black lady. It was crazy because she was like, she came out of nowhere with like, with force, I mean, force. I couldn't move past her, but this lady looked like she was like 80ish, and I'm telling you, man, her arm stuck out, and I couldn't move like past that arm, you know. But she looked up at me and she said, "No, baby, we need more people like you." And I woke up, and I mean, that dream still follows me. I mean, that vision, so to speak. I don't know if it was a dream or vision, but like I said, I know the Lord helped me see it, and I'm gonna take it as vision because I still remember it as if it was like yesterday, but it wasn't yesterday. But, you know, and that's a dream that like still follows me through my life right now, you know, and, you know, I still think about that and certain things I do, you know, and I think it's the Lord saying, you know, this is my path that I should be on, which is helping my brothers and sisters with the word as much as I can. Um, and I think that's what it is. I think when I have to think about that vision now, I think about what the Lord would want me to do, because I think that's what we need to focus on, what the Lord would want us to do. I think a lot of people think about what can I do to probably make more money, because this economy is just horrific. You know, we got a C9 president who's supposed to be running the country. You know, we got a lot of things going on that cause a person to not really zoom in on God, you know, and like I say, you know, be distracted by this world. But that vision, I think about it now, and I feel like that's what the Lord's been telling me the whole time, to stay focused on Him, and then all things will be handed into you. That's why I say, seek ye the kingdom first, and then all things will be handed to you. Things like that is handed to you. Visions that you can truly understand. And maybe even tell to help another brother and sister, and then, but if y'all got any, advice as far as what you believe that dream or vision might have been, leave some comments, share this so that way somebody else can share a vision from the Lord. But that's what we need to be doing, man. Just that's spreading love too, man. Giving somebody some knowledge or a testimony or a truth that they haven't heard. Maybe it could be something that can help them in their life before they get to that actual situation that you've been through. But stay blessed, y'all. Until next time.